Hey, what is up, guys? This is Rich here with Gaming Tech United, and as you know, Godzilla has a new game that is out, and it's by Bandai Namco. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I love what Bandai Namco does. They make these niche games, and if you like the title of what they do, for instance, Dragon Ball, when they released Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I was a huge fan of it. It's one of the most fun titles that I've played this year. But what the hell did they do with Godzilla? What in the hell is this game? I have never seen a company with bigger balls. How is this title out on store shelves? How is this title out on store shelf for $60? Not $20 like it should have been, not even $40 to admit that it was a budget title. This is a budget title by every sense of the word. The graphics are awful, the sound design sounds terrible, the missions are stupid. Everything that I've seen about this game, everything I've touched with this game is just bad. I'll tell you, I am glad that I did not get a review copy for this game, because not only would I have torn it to shreds, I probably would have bought a blender and thrown it inside of it just so that it would not hurt me anymore. So I don't understand how a company can have this big of balls. When I saw the test footage and, you know, the lead up footage for it, I said, you know what, this game doesn't look the best, but when it's running locally and when you see it in its full glory, maybe it looks better, maybe the combat system's fun, but none of that's true. The visuals are awful, the sound design is awful, everything about this game screams $15, $20 game, but they have the audacity to charge $60 for it, and it's like, what the hell, Bandai Namco, what are you doing? You put out Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you put out the JS Stars, or whatever the hell it's called, which are two fun games. They're very niche title, but they're fun. They have nice, fun combat systems. And then you put out Godzilla for $60? $60. You can go and buy The Witcher 3, or you can go and buy Godzilla. Does that make sense to you? You can go out and buy Witcher 3, which is one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen in terms of lighting, or you can go out and buy Godzilla, which looks like maybe a late PS2 game when it comes to the buildings and the destructions. I don't understand how a company can go, you know, down the shitter so fast. And I'm sorry, Bandai Namco, I love you. I love the work you do on a anime to video game stance. But what the fuck is this? This game is trash. This is ridiculous, and how it just blows my mind. $60. You know, there's gonna be people in foreign countries, outside of the US, I guess I should say, that are gonna pay more than $60 for this game because of the conversion rates. This is ridiculous. How in the world can an exec through their head say, people will buy this in droves for $60? No, fuck off. This is, I hate getting, you know, irritated or frustrated with video games, but this is the first thing in a while that's kind of just not sat well with me. And from a publisher, you know, that I respect in the terms of Bandai Namco, you know, I love their published games, and for them to throw their game, and for them to put their, you know, their title on this, just what the fuck? What is this? I don't understand, and I know this comes off as maybe a little bit of a rant, but, you know, I think in a case like this, people do need to kind of get up in arms, and I've heard Jim Sterling's you know, rant about it and his little playthrough of it, and I agree with everything the guy says. The combat's awful, the visuals are terrible, you know, there's no weight to the game, like to the attacks in the game, and I just, $60 for this game. How is this not a $20 downloadable title? How is this not a $40 budget title that you pick up at GameStop? I don't understand how this can be a $60 retail MSRP game. How? Who made that decision? How was the work even put in at the development studio to make it cost $60. If this game would have sold for $20 and they sold 7 copies, I'm pretty sure that they would have made all their development costs back, because it looks like they just took assets from a PS2 game, a model from a PS3 game for the monsters, and called it a day. I don't know what to say about this game. This was a game that I was actually kind of excited for. You know, Bandai Namco is known for making these simple fighting styles, but when you dive into them, they're a little bit more deep. But this is so disappointing, and it sucks. You know, I hate, like I said, I hate to come off as that I'm being super negative, but in a game like this, I think we have to, as a gaming community, rise together and say, hey, what the hell is this? You're not doing this anymore, because we're not putting our money on the line for something like this, especially at a $60 price point. Again, this wouldn't be an issue with me if they came out and said, hey, this is a budget title, it's $20, but, or even $40, I guess, you know, but $60, guys. I just don't understand it. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button if you like what you saw. Be sure to hit the comments if you hate the game too. If you like the game, let me know. I know a lot of people love the IP and they love the idea that you can play as all the monsters, but they just kind of feel slapped in the face because they were kind of lied to about what the game would be like. Again, this is Rich with Gaming Tech United. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.